Everybody, it's Jess here from Meadows Flowers. I've realised I've not done a video for blimmin' ages, and if you think I look tired, there's a few reasons why. So, it's been RHS Tatton for the last week or so I've been there every day talking about starting out as a flower farmer. As you can tell, I've got out the shower this morning because it's been a busy old week. With loads of weddings, stuff like that. Apologies, life has just got away from me. So I thought we'd do a little tour of the flower farm coming towards the end. How is it the end of July? What has happened? It's the first day of July. We've not had rain. If you're not in the UK, to give you an idea, we have had over 100 millimetres of rain in July. It has been twice as wet this July than in any other July we've measured rainfall for. So that's how wet it's been. And I'll be honest, when it's chucking it down, I don't really have the impetus to come out and make a video for you. Sorry. I've also had loads of weddings, stuff like that, loads of wedding consults. But anyway, enough of me jabbering on. Let's have a little wander around. So starting up in the perennial bed, we have a lot of grass and weed. Let's ignore that bit. Let's ignore the fact that I need to get on my hands and knees and give this a good strip out. Echinops are looking quite good. They're a bit small, but they're the first year they've been in. Lots and lots of achillea everywhere. Looking really nice. You can see I've cut this really hard so far. Lots of achillea. Mountain cornflower, Centuria montana has been cut back. Lots and lots of self-set calendulas. I don't mind them. I don't really use many of them, but they're quite nice. They're cheery. They do cheer up a bouquet a little bit. The Digitalis lutea has just gone over. That has been so useful. Lupins are coming to the end. They need a good old deadhead again. Strawberry Hill Climbing Rose along with Clematis has been fabulous. And then, as you can see, there's a great big hole. I have cut and cut and cut at this achillea. So this is Achillea tarmiga, if I can get it in focus. There we go. And then that's the Achillea buttons, which is just starting to go over a bit, wants to cut back. There's tons of that this year. Cirsium is still flowering. I remember the name this time, everybody. Yay! As soon as you come around, I've got more delphiniums there to cut back. Randomly Canthemum, which I thought I'd grubbed out, but seems to have come back and survived. More Achillea. Literally, you would not believe how many stems of Achillea I have cut, and it is still going. I need to cut some of this and probably dry it. Echinacea are coming back. Tanacetum is finally here. It's the first year I've had this in. Look at it, it's so pretty. That'll be ready in another week or two. Cut back lots and lots of stuff. More Tanacetum, Crocosmia, Echinacea everywhere. If you're wondering what all this is, I'll be honest, when we cut stuff back, if we're cutting back these giant delphiniums, I can't be bothered to chop them up for the compost bin. So we chuck them all on the lawn, and the next time we mow, we pick it up and it's ready cut, ready for composting. Easy peasy. Life's all about the quick wins, guys. More Achillea. Getting bored of Achillea. Oh, white bit. That's pretty, isn't it? Oh, hello, you're pretty. More Achillea. Some self-set random borage. Oh God, not helianthus, the other one. Heleniums. These have come back. I thought I'd killed that last year. The Astrantia has been amazing, but I have cut it back. The only surviving Rebecca, it fell over then, because they just don't do with me over winter. More Achillea, as you can tell. Rose Desdemona has been fabulous. Roses, lots of lupins that have been cut back. Oh look, that'll be another Rebecca that's actually come back and saved itself. Penstemon is coming. Look, we have the first flower. What's a good staking? More Echinacea. Echinacea do really well for me. I don't know why. Coming to the end of the Alchemilla mollis. More lupins which are going over. Let's ignore the thistle. I had a bride come around the other day and her husband went, "You're growing those for the wedding?" Like, no, I just haven't pulled it out. Sedum coming into flower. Lots and lots and lots more Achillea. I mean, I said, if you would not believe, I've probably done 1,000 stems of Achillea in the last couple of weeks and it's still coming. This is the new bit of the bed, so Echinacea is coming. A little bit of thrift. How cute's that? I thought it was going to be pink, but it's white. Who cares? Bit of Perennials scabious. Wallflowers are over. And Echinacea, God knows why. You can't quite see over there, but Morning, Daniel, you're asleep. The hydrangea bed is looking fabulous. Might not take you all the way over there because it's a bit of a trek. We have gladioli a go-go. Got a bit of rust in them. But the ones that are coming are doing well. I've probably picked quite a lot already. The scented pelargoniums, just to die for. And again, I cut these back really hard for wedding the other week and they're coming back really well. More glads are coming. More gladioli. And all the washing on the line, as you can tell. Back to waterproofs again. This is all the sweet peas that we've cut back to give them a second flush. And again, took the lawnmower over it. Why mess about cutting them all up for the compost heap? If you can hear the barking in the background, that's little Fia. She's coming in season and she's very angry with life at the moment. Cabea scandens is literally climbing up the shed and coming into flower. Gladioli bed, more of, looking good. This is where we've cut all the sweet peas back and these will come back. Don't worry about it. If you start looking a bit sad, just chop them. That's why all the glads are leaning forward, because the sweet peas were leaning on them. But cut them back, give them a go. What's the worst that happens? You're going to pull them out anyway. They are definitely coming. Studio, I promise you we are doing that this weekend. It is so frustrating now, but life admin, hey, stuff happens. You can't do everything. Agapanthus, don't know if I've told you before, we do them in pots because they will not survive in the ground up here, but they have been. I mean, look at this, and I think I've cut 30 or 40 stems off this bad boy already. They've not liked the wet, but they are coming back and they're going to be fabulous. That's Agapanthus twister. That's a really nice one. White, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh God, hit a gladiola. Tomato world. We have cherry tomatoes. Look at these. And then the Bolesca, the oh God, beefsteak. My brain's gone this morning. Anybody else got a brain fog? Are nearly ripening. So marigolds, they were just self-sown from seed, looking amazing. Rhubarb needs cutting back because it is the rise of the triffids. Then this is the new bed. Remember, we put a new bed in a couple of months ago and we put some gyp in there and everything was tiny. Now look at it. So this is going to be a perennial bed, but obviously same with anything first year, I tend to dot some annuals in. So there's a bit of Rebecca in there, which I think will be an annual for me. And I dotted about 6 cosmos plants in and they've gone wild. Sunflowers are looking good. Oh my God, look at the height of that one. Gyp is coming. So Abby, if you watch this, I know you're after gyp in your wedding in August and Katie beginning of September. Look at it. There's loads. There's about 7 or 8 gyp plants in there. So gyp, really, really nice. That is Achillea Summer Pastels. I like the shade. I think it's going to be useful. More cosmos. I'll be honest, I don't use a lot of cosmos. I won't use it in really many bouquets because it doesn't last. But I do think it's cheery and I like it for the house. And I use it in gift bouquets. I might even sometimes put it in a wedding bouquet if it's a last minute makeup. But I do love it. And then this is meant to be a pink gyp, but I'm not convinced. We'll see what it does. There's a bit of Magus in there that I've cut loads of stems from. Said cosmos, more Achillea Summer Pastels, more gyp, which seems to be spilling out onto the arena. A bit more cosmos. This bed's looking full and mighty. So, as I said, let's ignore the studio. I promise next time I do a video, we will have actually done something with this. And which way shall we go? So sprayer, I will do a video on foliar feeding, I promise it. I know I keep looking at it. Weather's a bit better, we will get round to it. Citrus that have survived are now looking good and they are coming back. Baby shrubs to go out. This is the other bed that we've converted this year, and this has been the experimental bed. So if anyone came to my talk at Tatton, I talk about failing fast and moving on. And this is where I have tried things this year. There's a bit of Helichrysum in there, just because I'd run out of room. Aduata I've tried for the first time. Seems to like me. It looks good. Sunflowers, you ready for this? What is that? That's meant to be a dwarf branching sunflower. That is not a dwarf branching sunflower. The shed is 8 foot to the roof. Just ridiculous. Got a bit of Didiscus in here. I know Georgie Newby says she can't grow it. Definitely got it. Whether it actually opens, I don't know. Celosia, meh. Not doing that again. What a state. Nice clematis. I'm going to have to now do battle past the strawberry planter. Do need to take the net off this and see if it'll come again. Up to Dahlia World. Dahlias are here. So, don't know about anybody else. Has anybody else had a disaster this year with things not being what they're meant to be? So I'm meant to have 10 Cafe au lait, 5 Wizard of Oz, 5 Eveline, some Cornell Bronze, some Sweet Suzanne, a little bit of More Place, and a couple of red ones, and a Teesbrook Audrey and a Fashion Monger as collarettes. Yeah. We have a Wizard of Oz. This, I think, is a Cornell Bronze. Alex at Mountain Gate, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that is a Cornell Bronze. This is a Wizard of Oz. Lovely. What are these? Anybody know what this is? This is not what I ordered. It's not a Cafe au lait. It's not a Wizard of Oz. I mean, it's pretty, but it's fairly shockingly vibrant. Mint patch. So in here, lots and lots and lots of mint. This just goes rampant. And I love the flowers. People at Tatton were amazed that we use mint in bouquets. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Definitely got another Cornell Bronze there. What are those? That is just a skanky bedding dahlia. I mean, it's pretty, it's nice, but I can't cut it. Look, it's got literally, there's no stem length to it. And it's a single, so they just don't last in a vase. What is going on there? I think this will be another Cafe au lait looking at the leaf shape. That isn't Eveline, but she seems a little bit more blousy than an Eveline, but I'll go with her because she's still pretty. Don't know what you are yet. That I think I may have ordered, don't know who it is, but it's pink. Another really random bright coloured one there. Don't know who that is. Don't know if I ordered that because that is fairly fluoro pink, as is that, as is that. Definitely ordered Teesbrook Audrey. I love her. She's so pretty. Fashion Monger I definitely ordered. Definitely ordered Blackjack, even though we're not in flower yet. I know that's Blackjack. White, trouble with blowing centres, never mind. Cafe au lait. We definitely have Cafe au lait now. And that one. Definitely ordered Totally Tangerine. More Place I definitely ordered. And then looking down here, again, all sorts of ones. What the hell is that? And what the genuine hell is that? I mean, that is not a dahlia for wedding work. So, that's a Cornell Bronze, so they're okay. Fennel is massive. Interesting times, guys, for the dahlias this year. If anybody else has had trouble, please let me know, because I just find it really frustrating when people send you stuff that's not as promised. And then, of course, because I was useless and didn't label them, I don't know what it was meant to be and where it came from. Anyway, tunnel time. Passion flower is back from the dead. Need to actually string this up now because it's actually really nice. If anybody wants passiflora in their wedding bouquet, look at that. I've got a plan for that. Amaranthus in here. This has been bonkers. You can see how tall it is. And that's actually pampas grass. I've cut this and it's still going. Not sure how much is going to come back now. I do need to get the irrigation on. These need to go out. These were just some late ones that were delivered that were a bit sad. So they're in here, but he's coming. Campanula. Still not a jeffing flower on them. Bit frustrated. Pink cordyline is back from the dead. Xanthidicia that I haven't even spoke to you about, I bought the other week. For anyone that wants more modern wedding work, they are now flowering and looking cool. Peppers looking a bit sad, but they're coming. This I've been really impressed with. This is Phlox, meant to be whipped cream, but it's more of a white. And this I have cut and cut and cut, and it's still going. Love it. Basil has flowered. Everything needs a water. I'll show you in a second. We've got something epic happening. Fig, loads of figs. And then the grapevine. I mean, it is, if you can see, it is covered in grapes. Cabea looks a bit sad in here, so I think it's done better outside, learning for next year. Orlea. everything looks like I got carrot root fly, so I planted some in here. Excuse the bramble that's come from somewhere. Still looks pretty sad. Okay, don't know what I'm doing wrong with that. I can never remember. My brain has gone. Alstroemeria, looking good. Wouldn't use it for weddings, but fabulous in bouquet work. Agapanthus in here. These were baby ones that were bare roots, so they're just in here for the season, looking good. And then look, we have put in irrigation. Again, thanks to the really kind guys at Access Irrigation, we have tunnel irrigation. This has been a game changer, and I mean a game changer for watering in here, because I couldn't keep it watered enough. Because look, it's been to, it's been warm. It's been to 42 in here. Game changer, love it. Oh, he's in a watering bottom. Never mind. Let's come round. Let's have a look. Scabiosa. So we've got Sternkugel, which is the drumstick scabious random self-set poppy. So love the flowers for wedding work. I use loads of these in my wedding bouquets, and then I've got loads of the heads to cut for drying. Outdoor amaranthus is coming. It's definitely behind the indoor, but looking good. Tall double flowered scabious. Everybody at Tatton went mad, ballistic for this dark one. Everyone loves it. So scabious here. I need to start cutting some of that back, because I have cut it this loads and it's just going boom boom boom, so you have to cut into that and trim it back a bit. Allium's not as described. Hesperus has done really well. That's now ready for coming out. And my trial patch of Icelandic poppies looking amazing. More straw flowers, as you can see. I cut a load for drying the other day, but a lot of these now are going to want deadheading, because this really wet weather, they've gone really black and started to rot. So I'm going to cut these back. They will come again, so don't worry about it. Lemonium, started cutting that. Amazing. Same with the giant straw flowers. I've cut loads for drying, but the ones that have been left out in the rain gone a bit black, so I think I'm just going to cut those back and see what they do. Same with the antirrhinums. Storms this week have just annihilated them. Cut those back. A little bit of Nicotiana. It's a bit sad and weedy, but it'll come. A few more antirrhinum. And then bed that literally I've ripped out the Nigella from. Look at the Nigella in there. Hello, you're so pretty. Few Allium sphaeric, which I can never pronounce. I'll cut those for drying in a bit. And then I've just overdressed this with some scabious in there, and overdressed it with some Nigella seeds. See if it comes this year. And then finally, because it's been a long video, guys, I do apologise. See, loads of stuff still to plant out, because that's how we roll around here. Oh dear, he's fallen over. I need to pick him up. Zinnias. The zinnias this year. This is the new greenhouse we put in for them. Shamazing. Look at these. I have cut, oh God, I've probably cut 200 stems out here already. And look at this. They are fabulous. Got quite a lot that are now coming into single heads. I find they do that depending on the temperature. They'll suddenly just chuck a single head out. Don't mind it. But some of these are coming back now as doubles. See my bum is hitting them. Berries and lime. White wedding. Not been very impressed with that, but anyway. Oklahoma. They're meant to be red, but they're pink. Load of red ones. Yeah. Look at this. It looks amazing, everybody. So the sun is in my eyes for the first time in weeks. Oh God, let me come in here a bit. Let's do it that way. You can see the skanky back of the house. So anyway, as always, I've been Jess from Meadows Flowers in Staffordshire. If you like my little video, please do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I promise I'll get some more videos out in the next couple of weeks, everybody. I realise I've been absolutely useless. My hair's not even dry yet this morning. God. Look at it there, it's gone blonde. I will get some more videos out. I will definitely do the foliar feeding one. Anything you want to know, want me to do a video on, give me a shout and I will do it. Just to let you know, my next full one-day course is 23rd of September on growing cut flowers. Oh, bless Fia. I know you're in season, sweetheart. I know you're very upset with life. It's on the website, so head to meadowsflowers.co.uk to have a look at that. Great to see some of you here, and I will see you soon. Oh, by the way, Niwaki snips are really sharp. Cut the end of my finger off. Ow. Anyway, I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.